Have you heard of...
I'm not provoking anyone.
You just laughed at my name.
You
just laughed at my name. Is that not provocation? I think it is.
You stuttered there, didn't you? You're getting a bit nervous.
Oh, am I? Am I really?
Listen.
You're bored as well. He's...
Alright, so anything what pops up on this video I did not put into the video. The person what made this video did. But what I will say is completely right in what he is saying in this video. As you can hear from these little snaps, they are being very mocking these lads, hoping to provoke a situation rather than de-escalating. The situation was over. They are now creating a public nuisance, these officers, by shouting down the street at people which are down the street. Bear that in mind, they are down the street, to provoke a reaction to get them to come back. That's what happened. And then this woman comes and has a condescending attitude towards this guy, which confronts him for escalating a situation and creating a breach of the peace. Because that's what they was doing. It's a breach of the peace. They're shouting down the street at somebody. But what I'm going to do is, just like I always do, let this video play through, and I'll interrupt where I want to interrupt, or maybe not interrupt at all, and just have a say at the end. So let's just get straight into it.
Bye, boys!
Have you heard of kind of diffuse things?
We have diffused it, so they were fighting inside there. You went inside there, they were fighting.
No, but you're not diffusing it now.
Okay, thank you for your input as well, sir.
I'm trying to provoke them now.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Now you're trying to provoke them. Try and diffuse things.
Okay, thank you.
Instead of trying to, because all that stuff is not good, is it? Trying to provoke them. You can see they're a bit, had a few drinks.
Oh, sorry, I thought you worked here.
Sorry?
No, it's just someone who's giving an opinion.
Yes, I'm a member of the
It's fine,
public.
that's okay, you can give your opinion. You can give your opinion.
Excuse me, I didn't say that you didn't.
Mustard. What an interesting
He's had a
surname.
drink as well. It's been a drinking day.
I don't
Why
drink.
is the word mustard funny to you? Mustard.
My name.
It's interesting, isn't it?
Funny though.
I like my name.
See, now you're carrying on
Stop
provoking
drinking.
members of the public.
I'm not provoking
You
anyone.
just laughed at
You
my name.
provoking them.
You just
name
laughed
for
at
no
my
reason.
name. Is that not provocation? I think it is.
You stuttered there, didn't you? You're getting a bit nervous.
Oh, am I? Am I really?
Listen.
You're bored as well. He's bored as well.
I'm not.
It's okay.
Do you have
Have you got
anything
someone
better
inside
to
there?
Look at this.
Have you
Do
got
you have
someone
anything
inside
better
there?
Very confrontational, aren't you?
You actually started the confrontation.
I was
came on
speaking to
very
him
close.
and you came and gave me all two
He's
legs.
bored. I'll talk to you because I'm also bored. We
Fine,
can record if you
find
want.
something better to do.
What do you want to talk about, mate? Because I'm
You're
bored as well.
sad.
Okay, then, so at this point, what he should have done is got the names, numbers, and the station to work out of, and put in a written complaint about their attitude and professionalism, because what they're doing there is not professional at all. Their attitude absolutely stinks, and then they wonder why people do not like them. And like the little thing popped up on the screen, remember what he said, because they are going to deny that very soon. They said they was fighting in there. Now, if they was fighting in that pub, what would it be? Arrested for what? Probably breach of the peace and a fray. Probably them two things. I'm not 100% sure. I can't really be asked. I want to quickly rip through this one and then go and chill out. But yeah, that's what he should have got. Names, numbers, stations to work out of, so he could put a written complaint in. Or let people what are watching it do that. If you know these are and you can track them down, then put all of the information in the comments and let somebody else or yourself report them for their unprofessional behaviour. But let's continue.
We're very sad.
I'm not the one talking to police officer about nothing.
When you was in Hendon, did they teach you about diffusing situations?
Oh yeah, okay, yeah.
You wasn't with them. You tried to provoke them.
Are they
I
gone?
knew you was.
Have they gone?
Yeah, actually, sometimes, well, in this job, you need to be harsh and firm with people.
down.
You need to be firm with people as police officers.
No, you need to
not,
be-
because you're not a police officer.
You need to diffuse
If you're
things.
dealing with people who
It's
are
okay.
aggressive, you need to be firm with them.
Okay.
That's what it means to be a police officer as well.
No.
You might not be aware of that because you're not a
Why
police
are you
officer.
shouting?
But you have to be firm with people as a police
shouting.
officer. That's
Relax.
common sense.
So
That's
how
common
would
sense.
you're
Yeah, because that there was being very firm with somebody and getting your point across. No, that there is aggravating a situation, escalating a situation, mocking somebody. As far as I'm concerned, that is very unprofessional. Yes, sometimes you do have to be firm with people, but this is not firm. This is aggravating a situation, knowing that these people can't really do anything anyways because you're a clown in a costume. And if it does, it'll be assault on an emergency worker. or a police officer, and then he looks at massive prison time, while you get absolutely nothing for aggravating the situation. This is what is wrong with the police, because you have stupid little girls like yourself thinking that you're something special because you've got a uniform on. You're just box ticking. That is it. Why? Because for some reason our government believes we need so many Muslims, so many blacks, so many gays, so many women, and then actual people are good at the job. That is what is wrong with our police, because we just tick boxes rather than saying actually who's the best for the job. This little silly immature girl or this fella which is passed with flying colours, but actually because we have to tick boxes we have to go with this little silly immature girl. Now let's continue.
If a police officer spoke to you, what would you appreciate from them? What you want them to speak to him in a very calm and facilitating way?
Yeah.
So if you came across as a police officer, I'll give you an example. Because we're talking now, isn't it? I'll give you an example. If I told you information that those guys inside there were fighting people inside there, you would want me. Wait a minute, I'll give you the question. Let me give you the answer.
If they were fighting,
so I
you
would
would
say
arrest them for breach of the peace.
So you would want me to just speak
No,
to
but no.
them?
If they were fighting, you wouldn't let them go. You would arrest them for breach of the peace.
How do you know that?
Or afraid.
Why would you say that?
Because it's the law, and you guys seem
Fighting
very.
each other, sir.
Huh?
Fighting each other, sir.
Yeah, but still breach of the peace or afraid.
Fighting each other, sir. Yeah.
It's still.
Yeah. So
why
how
don't
would
you
you
arrest them
how
for
would
breach
you
of the peace?
approach it? How would you approach it? In other words,
If they were fighting, as you claim,
would you say?
I would arrest them for breach of the peace or I'm afraid
Is that what you
because it's a
do?
public place. Well, of course you would. It's the law. It's the law.
What about the conversation?
I wouldn't be like you guys.
How would your manner be?
Trying to provoke them.
How would your manner be?
Sorry?
How would your manner be?
Not like yours.
So you wouldn't be firm.
You wouldn't be firm.
Have you been in that situation? I don't think
I
you
would
have.
have arrested them for breach of the peace.
You haven't been in the situation,
Now
have
you're
you?
talking- I'm
You haven't
asking you
dealt
some
with
questions.
groups
No,
of
because you're
aggressive
lying.
people. You have not
They
dealt.
weren't fighting.
You have not dealt
So
with
If
groups
they
of
were
aggressive people.
fighting, you would arrest them for breach of the peace. You wouldn't have, you are.
Actually, it's not breach of the peace. Actually,
Afraid.
okay.
Yeah, then that then. But you didn't.
You haven't been in that situation when you've
So
dealt
they
with a group of
weren't
aggressive
fighting.
people, have
You're
you?
lying.
Okay.
No,
I'm
he's
done
giving
with
you
you
a
guys.
rhetorical
I'm done with you
situation,
guys.
actually.
Don't talk to us anymore.
Why don't you become a
I'm
police
done with you
officer
guys.
and then see how you would handle people like that?
I don't need
We need
to.
more people
I
like
run my
you
own
around.
business.
And
Oh, I haven't got the patience
so,
for this.
what right do you have to come in?
Wait, I haven't.
Because we need patience.
No.
for people like yourself.
To have colleagues like you, I wouldn't
We
have
need a lot of
patience.
Patience, mate. You see, the thing is,
You know what?
when we've done a proper job there, we got rid of the person.
Everybody
You
hates
didn't.
the
That's a
police.
proper
You
job.
don't know what we did.
Everybody
We got
hates
rid
You
of
the
them.
provoked
And you're still
them
provoking.
and made them go with a bit of
You're
taste in their
standing here
mouth.
doing nothing.
Excuse
Just
me,
recording
they
people.
can't get away
No,
with whatever
that's
they
why I'm
want.
recording you guys.
They cannot get away with whatever they want just because they want to act.
They
the
did,
film.
because apparently they were
cannot get away
fighting.
with it. They cannot get away
Well,
with it.
apparently they were fighting.
And you expect us to be nice as pie to people who are
Calm
awful.
down. You just said they were fighting.
No, he gave you rhetorical scenario.
No, he
and
said they were
asked you-
fighting.
No, he didn't.
He was lying then.
Leave it.
He gave you a
So they
rhetorical.
weren't fighting.
You're drunk, aren't
He
you?
is very drunk.
How can
You
he
didn't.
be drunk?
You didn't even remember what he said.
He said they were fighting each other.
No, he didn't. He
I've
gave you
got it
a
recorded.
rhetorical scenario.
I've got
and that's
it
what you would do.
recorded.
You're
Okay,
drunk.
okay.
One, I wanted to give some friendly advice to men to have. Maybe drink less during the day.
You're funny. You're a clown.
Don't drink too
You're a
much.
dickhead.
Don't drink too much.
You're a dickhead.
What a police officer and you.
You're a dickhead.
Don't drink too much, man. Stop recording people.
So again, even as they're walking away, still very unprofessional, telling him to stop filming people and to get a life. Assuming this person's been drinking. Very unprofessional. And to walk away to continue doing the job. Wouldn't surprise me if these two have not already had serious complaints about them, because their behaviour, their attitude, and their unprofessionalism highlights right through in this video. You can see that they think they're better than everybody because they've got a silly costume on. Anybody can get that silly costume now. All you have to do is go in when you fill in your form. If you're a man, say you're a woman and you're a gay woman, and there you go, you've got the job straight away. It's that simple. It's not hard to get this job anymore. It's absolutely ridiculous. This highlights to me how unprofessional most police constables actually are now, and why police constables like this need to be fired. Just gone straight away. Goodbye. To provoke a situation, an innocent person, which maybe not as... It's a good job these was happy drunks. Happy drunks. Because they walked away knowing that these two are just dickheads. It's that simple. Pure, simple dickheads. Now, if they had an angry drunk, it would have been completely different. This little girl be complaining, "Oh, I've got my nose broke. He attacked me for no reason." and leave out the key points that she aggravated a situation. And then that would have been it. He was looking at, what, 6 to 14 years in prison for assault on an emergency worker while they're performing their duty. Absolute ridiculous. But all of this is just my opinion. Let us know in the comments down below what you thought of this interaction. As always, like the video, it does help on YouTube's algorithm. And I'll catch you on the next one.